Hey guys, before I show you the white belt warm-up, I would just like to introduce myself. My name is Sophie and I'm a second degree black belt, and I've been doing karate for about 8 years now. About a year ago, I started volunteering at my dojo, and a few months ago, they hired me to be a sensei. I know, pretty cool, right? Well, these past few months, I've learned a bunch of tips and tricks on how to teach katas, drills, and warm-ups that I would really love to share with you guys. So I'm creating a YouTube channel. To start this YouTube channel, I'm going to create a series of warm-ups for each belt group, and then I'm going to release some other fun content too. So if you want to see it, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. Please like and share this video because that would mean really a lot to me. Now, because this is my first YouTube video, I'm trying out different angles like this one. Make sure you guys give me your feedback in the comments down below. Okay, just a little heads up about the warm-up. It's going to be for kids from the ages 3 to 6-ish, and I'm going to be teaching the warm-up from a sensei's perspective. So I'm going to be giving you guys tips on how to teach the warm-up and how to keep the kids engaged. By no means are my tips right, it's just how I do things and how I would have wanted a sensei to teach me when I was a new sensei how to teach a warm-up. So without further ado, let's get on to the warm-up. Okay guys, here's the warm-up. There's going to be 3 rounds. The first round is going to get the students' hearts pumping. Second round is going to be more strength building. And third round is going to be a game because I always love finishing my warm-ups in games to make sure that the kids are having fun. Now when you're teaching your warm-up, make sure you do enough reps of every exercise or hold up an exercise for a longer amount of time to fill up on about a 5 to 7 minute-ish warm-up. Okay, so you guys have to decide how much time you want to spend on each exercise. Let's get started. First, you're going to make the kids bow. Hands in front, kitsuki, rei, us. The first thing that I like to do is just make them reach up nice and tall all the way to the ceiling, on their tippy toes, and then down all the way to their toes. Try to challenge them, make them reach to the floor. Also make sure that their legs are not bent, make sure their knees are straight. Gonna make them stand up nice and straight. Bring one knee up, squeeze it into their chests, make sure it's above their belt. Make sure they're keeping their balance. To make it a little harder, one hand out, other hand out. Now to make it even harder, hands up, start bouncing. There you go. Now you're gonna make them bounce in one direction. And then make them switch. Good, and then make them stop. Now make them switch, switch, one more switch. Now make them hug their other knee, and now we're going to repeat all of that on the other leg. Make them hold it up, one hand out, other hand out, hands up, make them bounce. Now when they bounce around in a circle, make sure that they're bouncing in the same spot because then they'll go all over the room and you do not want that. Okay, make them bounce in a circle, other way. And stop there. Continuing on with the bouncing, you're just going to make them bounce up and down. Feet together, up and down. Now, you're going to make them go side to side. Good. Forward and back. And now, we're going to make them practice like half a jumping jack. So that these legs are going to go out and back in, out and back in. In my next warm-up for the yellow belts, there's actually going to be jumping jacks, but for the white belts, that's a little bit too hard yet, so you have to teach them in portions. So make sure to look out when my yellow belt video comes up to watch it and do the yellow belt warm-up with me. Okay, from here, once you're done with the jumping, make them shake their legs off. You're just going to start marching nice and easy. There we go. Make sure their knees are higher than their belts. If you want, hands can go out. You can make their knees touch their hands. From here, running knees up. Nice. Make sure their knees are up nice and high. Now start sprinting with them. Nice sprint, make them move their hands too. Now running knees up. This is like a little break to give them like a little breather. And I'll sprint. And last one, running knees up. This time you're gonna tell them to race you. Try to go faster than you. That's gonna encourage them to go faster and to engage more. Ready? Sprint and sprint, go. A little faster, faster. Move your hands and stop there. Shake hands and feet off. That was the first round. Now we're going to start the second round. You're going to make them go down on their stomachs, Nice and easy. Go into your push-up position like this. Back straight, no bums up. One hand's gonna go up. Reach to the sky, wave. Back down. Other hand up. Remember, you can decide how long to hold each exercise for. Back down. One leg up. Back down. Other leg up. You can wiggle it. Wiggle, wiggle, and back down. Now that's a little hard, so you're gonna give the students a little breather. Make sure to give them a little 5-second break. And now they're just gonna go up into their frog jump position. So their knees are gonna be bent, toes are on the floor, heels are off the floor, hands in between their legs. They're just gonna jump nice and high, reach to the sky, and back down. I'm just gonna do 5, ready, 2, 3. Encourage them to jump higher than you, 4, and 5. Right, from here, they're just gonna go back into that push-up position that they were just in. From here, they're gonna walk their hands all the way to their legs. This is called an inchworm. Then they're just gonna reach up. If you're with an older bunch of kids, you can even add a jump. Okay, back down, walk forward. Do this exercise with them since it is a little harder. Hands in, reach up, back down, last one, back in, reach up nice and tall, and back down on their bums. From here, you're just gonna go into a crab walk position, just like this. Hands and feet on the ground, bum up. From here, you're just gonna make them lift one leg up. Good, put it down, other leg up. Once they've got the hang of that, you can just make them switch continuously, just like that. Good, make sure that they're not falling down, make sure their bums are in the air. Just like that, a few more. And stop there, give them a little breather, give them a little break. That was the end of round 2. Okay guys, here's round 3, the fun game. So, the game is like this. You're gonna make them go on their bums and they have to hold their legs in the air. So the game is basically a combination of moves that you can call out in whatever order you want. The different moves for the first round of the game are one hand out, other hand out, one leg out, other leg out. You can do combinations such as 2 legs, 2 hands, both hands and feet, whatever you like. So here's a little demonstration. Ready? One hand out, one foot out, back in. Opposite hand, opposite leg, back in. One hand out, back in, other hand out, back in, both hands and feet, hold it there. And back down. That was the first round. So you can play that for as long as you want. The second round is a little bit more complicated. So they're gonna hold their feet in the air and you're gonna play kind of like Sensei says. So you can say, touch your head, touch your shoulders, touch your knees, whatever body part you want. So here is a little demonstration. Ready? Touch your toes, touch your knees, touch your stomach, shoulders, head, shoulders, ears, knees, and drop down once you're done. Again, you can play that for as long as you want. The last round of the game is going to be a combination of both rounds 1 and 2. So you can either do like hand out, other hand out, feet out, back in, or you can do a combination like both hands, both feet, touch your head, touch your shoulders. So you're just going to combine both those rounds until round 3. Here's a little demonstration. Ready? Feet up, hands up, touch your head, touch your shoulders, feet out, back in, hands out, back in, toes, knees, head, out, in, and back in. Shake it off. I like to play the last round with them a lot longer than the first 2 because they've got the hang of it, so it's more fun. And the kids, whenever I play with them, they love this game. So that's it. Okay, so once you're done, I just like to finish off my warm-up like this. You're gonna just go on your stomach. You're gonna make their hands go on top of their heads. You're gonna count 3. Once you say go, everybody has to stand up, race you, and have their hands in front. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, nice and fast, hands in front. From here, you're done your warm-up. You just have to make sure to shake their hands and their feet off. Just a little cool down. You can do a few stretches if you would like to make them cool down, but I just have them shake their hands and their feet off, hands in front. Encourage them to do a nice loud bow, hands in front, ski, Ray, and us. See, that was your whole white belt warm-up. Nice and simple, but fun. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any of the other warm-ups I'm going to do or any other karate content that I'm going to put out. I've also decided that this channel is not just going to be for karate, but I'm also going to include other things like maybe baking or school-related stuff. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Bye.